But I also like to suggest to people, or like advise people to be gentle to yourself. I'm a big believer in being gentle to yourself, and being forgiving. I always forgive myself. So if I don't achieve, because I think sometimes we just set too many, we are too ambitious, and maybe that's not a bad thing. I don't want people who are listening to think I'm saying let's not be too ambitious, but what I'm trying to say is that sometimes we want to conquer the world, and we've got all these steps that we
Yeah.
want to take. And I know for myself, sometimes I want to exercise 7 days a week. and then one day I wake up and I'm not feeling it at all.
Yeah.
So the trick there, what I mean by being gentle and being forgiving to yourself, is to say, okay, today I really, really don't feel like exercising,
Yeah.
and no one's going to die if I don't exercise. In fact, people won't even know. So
It's
take that time
so
off.
important. Yeah, and I absolutely agree. It's really, I think it's really good to set the big exciting goals, but the trick from my point of view is set the big exciting goals, but if you chunk down the steps so that they're
Right.
small enough and manageable enough, even the most big and exciting goals can still be achievable. You just got to be realistic about the timeline that you're going to get them done in. But I absolutely agree with what you're saying there. That self-kindness, that kindness in your own self-talk is so important. And there's so much research out there, isn't there, that says that actually berating yourself and giving yourself a really hard time doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't motivate. It does not in that level. And actually that being realistic and speaking to yourself with some respect and that kindness of actually listening to your body, listening to where you're at with things, and being consistent. And I think one of the things I talk about with clients is give it 100%. Your 100% will look different on different days. You can
Right.
still give 100%, but it's
I like
100% of what
that.
you've got to give that day. And it might look different on a different day, but you're still giving 100%. You'll just
Yeah.
have that self-awareness, that self-respect, that self-kindness, that it will look different on different days, but you're still showing up.